Georgie
and Scout,
and this video is going to be a 2024 year in review. So we're going to go through each month and review them and see the good and bad things that happened this year before the year finishes. So
2024, what can we say?
it's been a huge year for us. We've been in 4 different countries this year.
I tore and healed my shoulder.
We finished a gigantic touring job.
We went on our first international trip together.
We started our YouTube channel
We met each other's families and best friends.
and had 1,001 amazing experiences.
January.
We started the year strong by partying, music, fun.
Canada. We had a day off in the middle of nowhere, Canada, and we saw our first frozen lake.
6 days later, Scout hurt her shoulder.
I wouldn't find out the details of what had actually happened to my shoulder until months later. And I haven't really talked about this much on the YouTube channel, but I'm a big mover. I like to do yoga and acro and just work out, and hurting my shoulder stopped that for a long time. So hard start to the year. The tear in my shoulder stopped me from working.
But it didn't stop us from seeing all the cool sights because you were still able to walk.
A few days later, we flew back to the United States,
And the next day we drove to Yosemite.
which was incredible, but also slightly traumatizing.
That was traumatizing for me. Okay, wait, hang on.
Beautiful sights. Yosemite was
Yeah.
quite amazing to see, but very tainted memory.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Then we headed to San Francisco and we saw some of the filming locations for the Princess Diaries.
That-
Is that from that movie? Yeah.
But that was a spontaneous little thing because I was like, what are we going to do in San Francisco? And then you were like, isn't Princess Diaries filmed here? And I was like, I don't know. Google search and it was like, location, Princess Diaries locations in San Francisco. So I went and I was like, I want to go inside, but I was too shy.
No, I told you we're not going inside someone's house.
We both ended up getting in to get haircuts on the same night.
Shout out to Ivy at Hair of the Gods, queen.
She's so cool. She was so good. You got a mullet for the first time and I was like,
This is your look, Connie baby.
yes.
San Francisco was also the first time we went to the beach together. We went and got fish and chips
Oh,
and went and sat on the beach.
yeah.
This is the place when I got the call from work that because my shoulder wasn't getting any better, I probably needed to go and get some scans done on it. So that started my journey of trying to get an X-ray and MRI and all of that stuff while we were still in the US.
In the meantime, while we were waiting to get some MRIs done, we headed somewhere
Else in California.
California, yes, where the redwood forest is. That was really cool. We had a picnic, and while everyone else did their trail, because I was traumatized from Yosemite, I was like, I'm not walking. I'm sitting down. I've got a picnic. I've got some food. We have each other. We're just going to enjoy that. And so we did. It was really good.
Then we headed to Seattle, and all in the same day we saw the Seattle Art Museum, the Public Market Center, where they throw the fish, and the Space Needle. This is also the location where the company decided because I wasn't getting the proper medical attention that I needed, I wasn't able to get any MRIs. This is where they decided that I needed to go home to Australia.
We were obviously really sad about this because I was still contracted on for at least another month. And to cheer us up, we went to Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah! We saw Corteo on tour. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think so.
You say it.
Corteo.
Corteo.
Oh.
And we had a blast.
That was my first circus show.
Yeah, it was our first Cirque du Soleil show together. It was the second one I'd ever seen. And
But my first ever circus show, so it was really good.
Ah.
And then before we knew it, we were in Salt Lake City visiting Antelope Island. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So Scout ends up leaving us there. She ended up going home, but I stayed on. We went to LA during that time, got to perform at the Dolby Theatre, which is where the Oscars get filmed. I went horse riding to see the Hollywood sign, which was really cool. I went to Disneyland, that was cool. But it literally rained the whole day. I was like, okay.
Whereas I went home and saw my parents for the first time in 10 months. So there was a couple tears. And that was just January. On to February. So February rolls around and Georgie's still on tour. I'm in Australia, so we're separated. We're doing very long distance. So we spend most of the month apart. I'm at home getting a bunch of scans done, trying to figure out what's wrong with my shoulder. spoiler alert, it doesn't happen in February. Halfway through our time apart, Georgie returns to Australia towards the end of the month. And a little while later, we get reunited. We spend some time at my shack, and then we go and spend some time at Georgie's family shack.
But by this stage, we've now met each other's families. We're all good on that front. We pretty much just spend this time going back and forth to like see each other because we're still kind of doing it long distance within Australia. I then start doing some open mic nights, which I wanted to do for so long.
When Georgie booked her first open mic night, we were sadly apart and you were really nervous. And so being the romantic that I am, I secretly booked a flight to come and see Georgie perform at this open mic night. And I told you that when you video called me before you left home to go to the open mic night, and you said, "Where are you?" And I panned out to show that I was at the airport and I was already in your city.
Yeah. I was like, get over! But I was really shocked and thought it was really cute.
We keep up the trend of seeing some amazing sights because now it's just the norm for us.
Yeah.
So we head to Hastings Caves in Tasmania.
We then saw Lucia, which was our second Circus Soleil show that we watched together, and that was really amazing.
And I finally, at the end of March, find out what is wrong with my shoulder. I tore my labrum. That's a very tiny little thing, but it makes a lot of pain. So now I can start doing physio and fixing up my shoulder. So that journey starts.
April!
March becomes April.
I keep singing my open mics every week.
And we start doing escape rooms as dates.
And we realised that that was our thing. I'm beginning to finish off my uni degree. You're doing physio.
So then we get into May. I have Mother's Day with Georgie's extended family, which was really cute.
We get some more cool haircuts, and that was when I got bangs for the first time. And then we spent a little weekend away at my best friend's little shack.
I'm finally getting better with my shoulder, so the company books me on a flight back to America. So I go to one final open mic night of yours, and then the next day fly to New York to rejoin.
So we spent the rest of May apart because you were gone and I was just finishing my uni stuff, so then I could rejoin the tour again in June. Back on tour.
Both of us. Well, we just spent basically the whole month in Florida.
We were pretty much just at the beach whenever we could.
If we weren't working, we were
at the beach. We went to Universal Studios, Animal Kingdom, and then we drove from
West Palm Beach
to Miami to see Maggie Rogers because the Japanese house was opening for them and we love the Japanese house, and so we had to go.
Maggie Rogers was incredible.
And Maggie Rogers was really good too, yeah. We finished the month in Miami.
Back in Miami.
And we saw like an immersive balloon art exhibit.
And we had a movie moment in there. July! Heading into July now. We stopped in New Orleans, represent Nashville and St. Louis, or St. Louis. I don't know how to say it.
Put in the comments. Let us know.
In St. Louis, we saw the Gateway Arch. It was my second time seeing it, but Georgie's first time
That was
seeing it.
cool. I really like that.
And we also ventured up to Cedar Rapids and then drove to see Mount Rushmore, the big heads.
I liked it. It was good. It was really hot that day though, but it was really fun.
You know, America. Land of the free, home of the rocks and the heads. And actually I have a great video of you to show. Shall we show them?
Yeah.
Nice.
August now. We head to Arizona and we see some cactus for the first time. We continued our escape rooms here. We did two. We did 2 escape rooms, and then we headed back over to California and we stayed in Costa Mesa, which was our favorite place.
The Sawdust Art Festival.
We also made a video about, so if you don't know what that is, go check it out. It was the best festival I've literally ever been to.
Those are the nicest people in the world. You go and give them your love if you are around Costa Mesa. We also went to our third, our third Cirque du Soleil show, Kuza. Another incredible experience. And Georgie injured her ankle. And so then when we moved over to Las Vegas, Georgie hobbled around with Georgie on crutches. But we're in Las Vegas though. Of course, we made the most of it. And we saw our fourth
Yeah.
Our fourth Cirque du Soleil show, O, at the Bellagio.
That was really good.
Oh my god.
And then we also made it to Janae Aiko.
Because I bought Georgie tickets to surprise her.
And I was on crutches and I was hobbling down those stairs. It was really hard. She was so good. Yeah, loved it. So that was really cool. This was also the month that we started our YouTube.
Fireworks.
Yeah,
Editing fireworks.
And then to wrap up the month, we headed back to St. Louis and we went to the City Art Museum. Best tourist attraction literally in the world.
100%
I think
go
that
there.
is
That
such
is
a cool thing.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're into Georgie's birthday month.
September.
Correct. So starting it off strong, we went for ice cream in Cincinnati, the same place where a year before I had bought Georgie ice cream for her birthday, and I had only met her 2 days before.
Yeah, and that was really cute.
Yeah.
Scout got a perm.
And then we headed off to Mallorca. If you want to hear more about that, okay, we've got a whole series of vlogs on our YouTube channel. I'm not talking about it anymore here. You can go watch the videos.
Did a vlog every day, so
It gets
chaotic, memes, everything you'd possibly want in a YouTube video. It's in the Mallorca videos, so just watch them.
Go.
And then come back, comment on this and tell us that you've watched them and tell us your favourite part. Because I have a favourite part. So we returned in October back to the US for our tour. We pretty much spent our time really just focusing on work because that was going to be our last month of the tour. So we really were just like honing in on the last few moments of the tour.
We wrapped up the tour at the end of October. Quickly headed over to what is now our favourite aquarium in the whole entire world, the Baltimore Aquarium.
They take care of those fish.
Those were happy fish.
Those were happy fish, yeah. And then we hopped on a plane and went to Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hell yeah.
We'll post a video about our Hawaii trip.
So make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay? It's like right there, I think. Have you done it? Thank you.
November.
We spent the first 2 weeks of November in Hawaii. We did yoga by the beach. We did snorkeling with turtles. Honu. We hiked Diamond Head. We went to a luau. We did
Multiple escape rooms. We started doing 2 in 1 day.
If you want to hear more about that, make sure you subscribe. The next video that's coming out in January 2025, Scorgie MG on YouTube, will be a Hawaii vlog.
Yes, correct. Then it was time to head home and it was nice to like come back and see our families whom we haven't seen since May or June.
Yeah. We spent a little bit of time apart while we went and saw all our family and all of that. We're like, yeah, we're back in Australia. But not too much time because by the end of November, we were back together.
Yeah. And then we kicked off December with Scout's birthday. And then I sang at an open mic night. I rocked up to that cafe, realised that they did open mic nights on Sunday, and I was like, it's Sunday today. So I came back that night and I sang. We're just getting ready for Christmas with both our families. So that's it. That's our whole year in review.
It was a lot. A lot happened. Torn muscles, torn ligaments, food poisoning. Go watch the Mallorca vlogs, trust me. 4 countries, turtles,
Snow.
snow. So many Cirque du Soleil shows, so many escape rooms, so many brain cells.
Yes. I think also we really just like did this video just to be like, these are the highlights of what's happened this year. We're very fortunate to be able to say a lot of things that we've done because we've been able to tour and see a lot of the US and Canada. We're really excited for what next year's going to bring.
Who knows
what's going to happen? We don't know. But we're really looking forward to new adventures and new experiences because I think that's something that we really enjoy doing together.
We have a couple of little things already booked in for next year. We'll make sure we bring you along with us. So make sure, once again, you're subscribed. It's going to be hilarious if the subscription button's actually here.
Yeah.
I'm going to bet it's here.
I don't know.
Let me know in the comments if I was right or wrong.
This is going to be our last video of 2024.
Have a happy holidays,
Yeah.
a safe New Year, and we'll see you in 2025. Bye.
Bye.